puppy, my poodle story for 3 years ago. That's what it felt like. It's like, this puppy doesn't get poodle stories. Talking about a poodle, you think it would get the puppy's attention. Yeah, but the puppy doesn't understand stories. He doesn't understand human speech. Okay, aside from that, though, I think it went pretty well.
So, I mean, in the future, I think we're just going to have to be like Rowan Atkinson and just do like Mr. Bean sketches or something.
Yeah, and Tim, to his credit, I think he did a lot of pantomime. This has gone really long, but I guess to summarize this, the punchline is we made more at that show than we do at shows where people come to see us. So
we love you.
we made close to $40 a person, which is pretty good for a rainy Friday night. And then Mike was saying later, the weather was horrible, and I said, but the weather was the best part of it tonight. The weather was horrible, but we made more, and so we decided, you know what? Let's just learn Portuguese. Screw it.
Yeah.
Let's just learn Portuguese.
Yeah.
Nobody else can do this.
So how do you say talk funny in Portuguese?
Fala divertidamente.
There we go.
Yeah. Oh, Don Mike, muito obrigado para vir. Meu escritório. So escritório is desk in Spanish, but it's office in Brazilian Portuguese. And also, what they do in Sicilian is the O becomes U. Yeah, it's very similar to that. So it'd be escritório. So yeah, I'm a language nerd. If we can make more money by learning Portuguese, and we'd be the only comedians who can do it, because apparently Brazilians aren't that funny. So it'd be kind of if you came to me and said, so Mark, I understand that you identify Jewish and that you're a comic. Yeah, so you must really like Woody Allen. Who's that? Well, he's I just mentioned because he talks about being Jewish a lot. He's a comedian. What's a comedian? A comedian is someone that, they get paid for doing comedy. And what's comedy? You stand up on a stage. What's a stage? At some point, you're going to have to help us. Come halfway. You don't have to come halfway. We're learning your language. Come un quarto. Come a fourth of the way.
Yeah.
Jeez. I think in hindsight, I'm really glad that we got the money from them, because we would have been furious.
Yeah,
because they did talk through our set.
And it would have really been bad, yeah.
And Steve Howard had a good line. He said, of all the audiences that have ignored us, they've been the most polite.
Yeah. True, and we're not going to get a passive-aggressive message in a week that said, yeah, I really didn't appreciate those misogyny jokes.
Because if we got that message, we wouldn't be able to read it.
Yeah, that's right.
And to his credit, Tim Linnane said, just enjoy it, just enjoy it.
Yeah,
we'll never forget
he had the right attitude.
It.
You guys all had the right attitude, and that was the attitude I had too. Was just let's go out and we'll see what happens.
What are we going to do? Be a prima donna and be like a Larry David and go no, and walk out?
Yeah,
we'd never be able to book that place again.
Yeah,
and it goes against what the number one rule for stand-up comedy. Once you've got the mic, don't give in. Do your set, learn from it, and don't cut your time.
Right.
Do your set. You did your best. Change it on the fly if you can. If not, I recommend taping it or, having some record of it, and you can do better next time. Next time you have a room full of people that don't understand you. It might not be Portuguese people. It might be Polish people next time. Be ready for it. And, maybe have a pantomime set ready or something. Or, learn an old anti-apartheid song and do that for 20 minutes. But I think even they understood it was very meta. I was making fun of the whole fact that nobody understands what we're saying up here.
It was a show for ourselves, basically.
We're not giving the money back. We're not giving the money back.
That money is your tuition for learning about comedy. That's what it is.
Nos não vamos tornar dinheiro. No há dinheiro em Rio de Janeiro. There's no money in January. There's no money in Rio de Janeiro. And there's definitely no money in comedy in Rio de Janeiro, apparently. Basically, cliche of, got a bunch of poop, we made a poop sandwich out of it. And all the comics were like, well, we made out pretty well tonight.
Yeah.
Let's do it again.
It was kind of like that scene in the Blues Brothers where they try to do blues at a the country music club.
Right.
But instead, people threw money instead of throwing glasses at us. So, we had to pry it from their hands, but
That reminds me of the Woody Allen joke where, we all left and we said, that was a horrible night. When are we playing there again?
Yeah.
Right? As the Woody Allen joke is, two Jewish women sitting there complaining about the food, and one of them says, the food here is horrible, and the other one says, yes, in such small portions. And that's what Woody Allen says life is. It's horrible and miserable, and it ends way too soon. That's what... That we were kind of frustrated, so we usually do a 2-hour show. I think we did less than an hour.
Yeah.
Because we were our sets didn't go anywhere.
Well, and to be honest, I mean, their attention span, like you said, they were talking, and even if that girl who's trying her best, the attention span is limited. Because you know what it's like when someone's talking to you in a foreign language you don't understand, and you're just sitting there like, I have no idea what this guy is saying. I mean, it's just... it's painful after a while. So
when we reference the Nightmare Show, that's what we're talking about. And I think we're out of time, so we'll see you next week. And it's been Mike Miller with Mark Bailey on Talk Funny.